Welcome aboard, everybody. It's Captain D. It's Wednesday morning. We are here at St. George in British Columbia, and we're going to fly the Premier jet to Billings, Montana. Airport code it's Prince George, not St. George. Charlie Yankee X-Ray Sierra, and we're going to Billings, which is Kilo Bravo India Lima. Our flight plan today is direct Mecpai, direct Edith, and then the Crazy 3 arrival into Billings. Flight time today is 1 hour 45 minutes. We're going to be cruising at flight level 370. And we're going to depart runway 33 and land on runway 28 right. So let's go ahead and get the plane started here. All of our passengers are on board. We'll go ahead and close the main door. We'll hook up the GPU. So I recently picked up Active Sky for X-Plane because I was having issues with the default weather, and the clouds just look a little bit better with the Active Sky. So hopefully we'll get some good clouds and get a good look at that. Right now it's clear, but a little bit of haze. Just to make sure, we'll make sure that Active Sky is up and running here. Alright, Active Sky, current conditions, wind variable 5 knots, variable wind direction from 310 to 010, visibility 9 statute miles, no clouds reported, temperature 8 degrees Celsius, dew point 2, no precipitation, and altimeter of 3018, which matches the ATIS. Alright, no traffic in sight, so we'll go ahead and turn on all of our lights and back taxi down the runway. Alright, hope everybody's got their seatbelts on. We're about ready to go here. Takeoff power set, looks good on both engines. Release the brakes, here we go. Airspeed's alive. There's 60 knots. There's a V1. Rotate. Positive rate. No more usable runway. Gear coming up. Flaps coming up. Gain some altitude here and we'll make our turn. Yaw dampers on. Flaps are up, gears up. Yaw dampers on, we're waiting on the autopilot. Flight level 160, 2,000 feet to go to standard altimeter. One 1,000 feet to go for standard. We're still getting a pretty decent climb rate of about 2,000 feet a minute. There's 18,000. We'll go to 2,992 standard altimeter setting. In the climb, we're getting a ground speed of 330 knots, true airspeed of 293. No need for de-ice or windshield heat or anything. There's no visible moisture. Although up here, it does look like there is some cloud cover, but we will probably be on top of that by the time we get there. Now we are pretty heavy with 6 passengers on board and about 75% of our fuel load. So climbing from 26,000 to 37,000 may take us a while. We may have to make a stop in between and do a step climb. Alright, that was our 1,000-foot warning. So in about 2.5 minutes we'll reach flight level 370. We've got a 75 knot tailwind giving us a ground speed of 428 knots. Alright, we are level at flight level 370 on our cruising speed of 211 knots indicated and climbing a little bit there. Which is going to give us a ground speed of 452 in an hour and 19 minutes in flight. Alright, so we're back here getting ready to start our descent. We need to be at 16,000 by the time we reach Crazy, and I started a little late, so we've got quite a steep descent here of 2,200 feet a minute. As you can see on the weather radar here, we are picking up some precipitation. Doesn't look too bad. We're still on top of everything here. Probably in about another 2 or 3 minutes, though, we'll be right in the thick of it. Alright, we're making that turn at Crazy. And we're still a little high, but we need to continue down to 8,000. Stay above 250 knots until we get to 10,000, and then we'll have to slow down. On the last 5,000 feet, the wind's dropped by about half. And the missed approach procedure for ILS 28 right is climb to 4,000, then climbing left turn to 6,000 direct Billings Vortac and hold. Continue climb and hold to 6,000. Alright, we're coming up on 10,000, so we need to slow down. Throw out some speed brakes here. Oh, we busted it a little bit, but close enough. Alright, it looks like we did make it through all the descent without going IMC. That's pretty nifty. We're at 8,600 feet to go.
Billings Logan INTL information Yankee. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind 270 at 16, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 5,900 scattered, 9,400 broken, temperature 13, dew point -1. Altimeter 3023. Arriving runways 28 right, 25, 28 left, departing runways 28 right, 25, 28 left. Advise on initial contact, you have Yankee.
Alright, we have information Yankee, and we are all set up. 500 feet to level off at our approach altitude. And then we will follow the approach around. It'll turn us around and get us headed in the right direction. Here comes the glide slope. Glide slope is captured. Localizer is good. Glide slope is good. Localizer, glide slope. Second notch of flaps coming in. Flaps configured for landing. And it's carrying us a little bit below glide slopes. Has a tendency to do that when you get a little slow. The approach and VREF speeds aren't exactly right. If you follow those, you're going to come up short. Alright, autopilot's coming off. Yaw damper's off. High now. That's alright, we got plenty of runway. Not bad. Or you're on the ground, safe and sound. And we'll exit left on Delta. Clear the runway. We'll turn off all of our navs and strobes and landing lights. We'll leave the taxi light on. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that IFR flight. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. It helps grow the channel. And if you have suggestions for future flights, feel free to leave those in the comments. I do try to respond to everybody's comments. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, see you later.